What is business confidence? Well, confidence, well, you should know what that is. That's where you've got swag, where you don't have doubt in your life. You don't feel less than. You don't feel insecure. You walk in and you own the fucking room. You take it over. You let everybody know you're here. You're here to stay. You're here to fucking conquer. You're here to win, right? That's confidence. And in business confidence, you've got to be able to run the show. You've got to be able to be a great leader. You got to be able to have people follow you and understand your mission and understand your goals and to row the same way that you're rowing. So, the biggest way I can explain the difference of motivation and confidence in business and in personal is in business, there's a mission for the brand, a mission for the company. It's not about self-indulgent confidence. Like if you're a bodybuilder, you're in great shape, or you're a fucking runway model or bikini model, you're already confident about yourself. But are you confident in your IQ? Are you confident in your conversations ability? Are you confident in how you're making money, right? Or are you just confident in your looks? Well, then when you turn it into business, you're actually having confidence in your brand, in your company. How does your company stand against competitors? How does it stand on itself? Do people recognize the brand? Do people appreciate the brand? Do they know what the brand's about? Does it have a great mission? Does it do great things? My previous company, Power Home Solar, our reputation was frickin' the shit, right? For 8 years, we had an A+ with the BBB. We put solar on 5 NFL stadiums, 1 Major League Baseball stadium, 1 college stadium. We had, almost 40,000 customers high-five and excited to, own their power and be a part of that mission, right? Until we had a product liability issue. But my point is we had confidence. And when we transitioned from Power Home to Pink Energy, because we were going to be a public company, we were doing a reverse merger, and we were going to be public, we were super excited about that. We had confidence. We had swag. We believed in the brand. We appreciated the brand. The brand had its own identity. It had its own swagger. And that's important that you build a brand like that. And that's going to take some time. It doesn't happen overnight. I mean, you've got to build that through social media, through customer testimonials, through, reviews, through experience, reputation. You got to prove it. It can't just be like, oh, we're the greatest. You got to show that you're the greatest, right? So understanding the obstacles to be confident. A lot of businesses, especially new business owners out there, they're like, oh shit, what do I do? How do I get customers? You got to act as if. You don't go out and you don't lie and you don't go, I've got thousands of customers when you got 0. But you don't fucking tell everybody, I've got 0 customers, you're the first. You act as if you're the professional and you've been there before. You have swagger, you build the brand, you seem bigger than life. I remember when I was doing Facebook Lives in 2015, before it was fucking cool. I was like, live here, Jason Waller, bam, with, Power Home Solar, blah, blah. And people thought I was fucking retarded. However, it worked. It allowed me to build a brand to where we seemed bigger than life. And, that kind of took off. People would share it. And then all of a sudden, we'd be posting more stuff, more content, more reviews, more customer testimonials. And what happens is all of a sudden the brand seems huge. And that is how you start to build that confidence, because you're building a brand, right? You act like you're a $1 billion brand. You focus like you're a $1 billion brand. You have actionable items like a $1 billion brand. You carry yourself like a $1 billion brand. You have swagger like a $1 billion brand. You don't show insecurity as a business owner or as a business, right? You are understanding, how to be confident, right? You are understanding the significance of building this brand is taking everything that you know about the industry, being the specialist on it, finding a pain problem, finding an issue for a consumer, finding a want for the consumer, and trying to be the best at what it is you're doing and promoting your brand. A lot of people, I sell a lot of customers, or I do a lot of this, but then they don't share the testimonials or share the reputation or share the results. Nobody knows then. You're just fucking John and Dave's trucking company, or Mike and Paul's solar company, or Steve and Betty's fucking flooring company. Whatever you are, you want to be bigger than that. You want to take it to the next level. Couple guy I coach right now used to play in the NFL. A dear friend of mine has a brand. He opened a new business, and his logo was just not really dope. It was just bad. And he was treating it like it was a mom pop's brand. And look, a lot of y'all want to stay mom pops. That's bullshit. Like if you're running a business, you're like, this is all I want to do, and I only want to do this many customers. Man, you shouldn't be running a fucking business, dude. Like you go get a job. But if you're building a company and you're like, yeah, I want to take it to the next level, I want to have a big brand, then you need to listen up. You need to make that brand bigger than life. You ever heard of the attitude act as if? Like you walk in, you're like, I'm walking in like I'm fucking dragging my pecker on the fucking ground, or I'm walking in like I'm the baddest son of a bitch on the planet. Everybody's a gangster till a gangster walks in. I'm walking in, I'm the G, right? You got to have that mentality and attitude. You got to do the same thing in business, right? You've got to be the confident one in business as the leader, as the sales leadership, as the production leadership, as your accounting team. Everybody, they've got to have that swagger. How do you get them to have that swagger? Is believe in your brand and your mission. So you've got to be a great leader.